Hey guys, so today I'm actually excited to do my very first tutorial. Just a little disclaimer, I am by no means a professional. This is honestly just something I do on the side for fun. And also pardon little puppy in the background, he'll probably wander and whine and jingle as I go along, but I'm gonna try my best to ignore it, so hopefully you can ignore it too. I guess he'll just be my little audience member. So anyway, my look that I'm going to be doing today is going to be really wearable. A couple of days really it has been cooling off, so I kind of wanted to do a fall look for you guys. So I'm wearing this little like cool teal colored shirt. I'm not one to wear the same color eyeshadow as I do for what I'm actually wearing, or so I don't know. I think it looks a little too prom-y for me, so I'm actually going to contrast this with kind of a warmer look. So if you want to see how to do it, keep on watching. So I've already moisturized my skin at this point, so I'm going to start off with the tinted moisturizer. This is one by Stila. It doesn't really have too much coverage, but I like the way it goes on and it matches my skin really well, and I'm not really going for too much coverage today. So I'm putting it on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to buff it in with the Real Techniques stippling brush. Really love this brush for this reason right here. It's actually really good for applying blush as well. Anyway, so I'm just going to buff that into my face. And you're also going to want to blend that into your, kind of towards back by your ear, and also into your neckline, just in case the color doesn't exactly match you. It doesn't look too funky. Blend that in. And next I'm going to use my favorite concealer. This is one by Dermablend. And using a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease brush, I'm going to blend that into some little problem areas I got going on. I usually get some redness around my nose, especially because I wear glasses. And then also just a little blemish here and there. I really like using this brush for that, for concealer, and then just kind of blending it in, like little swirly, patty motions. You could probably do this with your finger, but I just really like this brush. Next, I'm going to apply my favorite Jack Black lip balm. This will help any lip product I put on later go on really smoothly. And then after that, I'm going to apply an eyeshadow base. I'm using this one by NYX. Really nice. I would definitely say it's comparable to the Urban Decay Primer Potion, but this is a cheaper alternative. So I'm just going to pat that all over my lid. So apparently my camera is an epic fail and decided not to record this part, but I'm just going to talk you through it. Basically, I just took a flat eyeshadow brush. I used the MAC 239, and I applied a really light creamy pinky shade all over my eyelid. I used MAC All That Glitters, but you can use whichever one you like. And I just kind of applied that, patted it all over my lid, and then kind of blended out the edges with a little fluffy brush. And then I also took a dark burgundy shade called Sketch from MAC, and I applied that in my outer V. You'll kind of see that in further footage, kind of what I did, but I just did that and then softly blended that out as well. Sorry about that, guys. So you can kind of see that creamy color I used as well as that dark burgundy color. And then I'm just going to blend out, sketch that burgundy color a little bit more. And the next I'm taking Cranberry from MAC. And I'm going to take that same fluffy brush, and I'm going to gently apply that inside that dark V, so it kind of fades out a little bit. And you're going to want to apply a little bit at a time, because you can always add more, but it's really hard to take stuff off when you put too much. Also adding a little on top too. Soften it. And then next I'm going to take this orangey coppery shade called Coppering, and I'm going to do the same thing even further inside my lid. Really gentle, sweepy, blendy motions, so it kind of creates this gradient. We don't really want it to be like a solid chunk of color. We want it to kind of fade in. Next, we're going to take Artifact Paint Pot from MAC and a really soft angle brush. This one's from Real Techniques. And we're just going to pull that under the lower lash line. And you're going to go about halfway in. And then after, you're going to take Cranberry and kind of blend that in on top of Artifact. Artifact's going to really make it pop. Just over halfway in. And then we're going to darken it up a little bit with the same brush with Sketch, that dark burgundy color. And then we're going to take coppering using the same little detailer brush, and we're going to pull that in just a little bit further. Not quite to the inner tear duct, because you still want all that glitters to kind of pop out a little. But it's going to kind of fade in, kind of like how we have going on the top lid as well. And then blend that out with a little pencil brush. And then next we're going to take Ricepaper and use this as a highlight and put it just on the brow bone. I'm just using a Sonia Kashuk paddle brush here, but you can use whichever one you like. Then we're going to take that fluffy brush from earlier and also take coppering, that coppery shade, and lightly press that just above the crease. So it's kind of like a middle where the brow bone and the crease would meet, and just so it kind of fades up a little bit. And then we're going to take a cream gel liner and a really tiny liner brush, and then just line your top lash line. I'm really bad at staying in frame for stuff like this, so I apologize. Funny story about this little brush I've got. It's actually not an actual makeup brush. It's from like a $2 brush kit that I got for a little set of acrylic paints I got at Walmart. But it works really, really well. I used it just randomly one day because I don't have a very small liner brush. I do need to invest in one. So if you guys know of any good liner brushes that are similar to this, let me know. But I guess until then, this one works just fine for me. I think liner probably takes me the longest. And then we're going to take a Stila Smudgestick or just any black liner and then line your waterline. Again, I'm really bad at staying in frame. So just lining my waterline. You can completely omit this step if you like, but I'm also going to tight line or line the inner part of my upper lash line. Inner upper lash line. And I'm going to curl my lashes real quick, but I'm not putting on mascara just yet. Then next I'm taking that concealer from earlier and just applying it gently underneath my eyes with my ring finger. Then taking a big fluffy brush and a powder. I'm using MAC Studio Fix. I'm just going to run that over my face. I like to set my makeup with a powder. You don't have to though. And then I'm taking Park Avenue Princess Bronzer from Tarte and a big fluffy Sonia Kashuk brush. And I'm just going to kind of frame my face very lightly with this bronzer. Not really contouring, more so just trying to add some color. I'm doing what you would call the E3 kind of shape. Just kind of going up to my temple, through my cheekbone, and also down below my chin. And making it all really soft and blended. And then taking a blush from Tarte called Exposed and my favorite Real Techniques brush, I'm just going to sweep that on. Love this blush. It's great. Then I'm going to take another Real Techniques brush and Warm Soul Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC. And I'm just going to put that just atop where I put that blush to highlight a little bit because it's got a little bit of a sheen. And then I'm going to take Ricepaper eyeshadow and put it just above that just to highlight a little bit more. Then taking some Maybelline Full and Soft Mascara, I'm just going to apply that to both my top and bottom lashes. I actually kind of noticed this one dried out a little bit on me. I'll have to toss it. Then taking some lipstick from MAC in Shy Girl, I'm just going to gently dab this. And then I'm going to top it with this HiP lip gloss. These are discontinued, so if you find them, try and get your hands on them because they'll be on sale because they're getting rid of them, but they're great. So that is the finished look. I was not gonna lie, I was kind of nervous for this, but I feel like I'm gonna be okay. So hopefully you guys like that. And I will be back with you soon with a new tutorial. Thanks, bye.